Hello everyone, Mike1217 here, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it is actually a thunder and lightning storm right now. So this is the first time we've seen that. I almost got hit. So this is a very dangerous time. Um, what you want to make sure you do, and luckily I was able, I guess, you know what, this happened right before I stopped the last episode, so I didn't really get to talk about it, like right before I turned the game off, I noticed it was storming and I was about to die. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to make sure all your metal items are unequipped. Right now, I'm good on that. So you can see on your inventory, you can see the items that will be affected by lightning that will attract it. Anything metal, which is really most of the items in the game will be metal and will attract the lightning. So anything that has a spark on it on the inventory will attract lightning. So you can see that most of our melee weapons will attract lightning. Luckily, none of our bows do. They're all wood, and none of our shields do, so that's good. So, and there is actually armor in the game that attracts lightning as well, so we'll see that when we get it. There's not very much of it. But yeah, so we want to make sure we stick with our moblin clubs pretty much for right now. And you want to stay away from anything on the field that attracts lightning. Apparently there's something right over here that's attracting lightning, because if we keep getting something struck over here, I, yeah, that's attracting lightning. That's why that spot's been hit so many times. So we want to stay away from that. You'll kind of hear something like you'll hear the sound of like sparks whenever something's about to be hit by lightning. So there is a warning. As far as I don't know, it doesn't hit randomly, but I don't know. Like let's see why it hit over there. What is over here that caused lightning to hit? I think it can hit randomly. So, and it does pretty much one hit KO. Um, So yeah, when there's lightning around, it's pretty dangerous. You want to try your best to just keep moving. That's really what I do. And you kind of want to use your real-world logic. You know, you want to stay low when the lightning's going on. You don't want to be in high places because that's going to up your risk of getting hit by it. Don't be climbing trees or... At least from my experience, that's how it's been. Um, I, I just kind of play it that way. I kind of try to use my real-world logic, which is a cool thing about this game. I like how this game has you do that from time to time. What I can do is I can use this to make a fire and actually pass time. So I'm going to do that if I have the materials, which I'm actually kind of worried that I don't have them. I have the wood, and I do have one thing of flint. I really need to go do some mining to get more flint. Flint's nice to have for situations like this. So let's go ahead and drop this down on a nice flat surface right about here. I do want to get a metal weapon for this because I'm pretty sure you need a metal weapon to light your flint. And we will sit. It's nighttime now. We'll go ahead and sit. Let's do it till noon just to be safe. I think that should do it. Again, I don't really know how long storms last. Um, if it's for like because there's 3 periods of the day. There's the morning, afternoon, and the nighttime. I don't know if it lasts for just one of those periods or what, because sometimes it seems like it varies. There actually is a way, if we weren't using Pro mode, I don't know what this is about. But like, yeah, if we had all that stuff on our HUD, we would be able to actually see the weather cycle. I don't know if I want to show... I guess since I'm talking about it, I might as well show it. Treasure chest in here. I don't know what this, Oh, where's the treasure chest at? Oh, yeah, no, I got it. I couldn't tell that I got it out. I don't know what that, what... I don't know what I'm talking about. What this thing's for. If it's for, like, a bridge or whatever. It might be used to get a Korok somewhere. But I'm not gonna waste time figuring that out. I am going to get rid of a weapon because there's a soldier's broadsword there, which is very nice. I'm going to get rid of this broken up farming hoe. And go ahead and get rid of that. Open it up from behind, again, soldier's broadsword. The soldier class of weapons is pretty good. I think off the top of my head, from everything we've found so far, I'm not going to go into everything because we haven't found every class of weapons. But from everything we've found so far, I can go in here too. In fact, I think I have one of each when it comes to broadswords. I have a rusty broadsword, which is the weakest broadsword. I have a no, that's not Traveler's. It looked like a Traveler's. There's also a Traveler's broadsword as well. Our Traveler's sword, whichever one. And that's like between Rusty Broadsword and Soldier's Broadsword. So, yeah. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and switch to one of. Uh, I'll just go to this. I'm sure there's gonna be something to fight up here. Actually, let's see if there's anything else in the mud here. Looks like another. No, that's the farming hoe that I just dropped. Never mind. Yeah, you want to check the mud as well. This is not water. This is mud. So you'll sink into it, and that will happen. That probably cost me a heart. Yeah, that cost me my yellow heart that I once had. Oh, something's flying above me. Do you see that shadow? Something's flying above me. Is that really those birds that are making that shadow? Because I can see the shadows for those birds. So I thought I did. Yeah, see? Okay, anyway, I'll show this just because I was talking about it really quickly. I'm going to go back here and turn my map back on really quickly. Because I haven't explained everything on this. Yeah, you see in the very bottom, you'll see the time of day, which is 1:45, and then you see underneath that, that shows the weather. So right now it's cloudy. Then it's hard to see, but it'll show what's coming up, kind of fainted. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to be sunny for the next couple periods. So I think we'll be good to not worry about rain for a little while. As far as I know, I'm sure the forecast is kind of just randomized. I really don't know how it works, but just another thing to show you on the HUD if you are playing with that mode on. Um, yeah, to be honest, I'm not like an expert on the HUD because, for most of my first playthrough I had it off. But, want to tell you as much as I can. Okay, this guy's just chilling. I'm gonna do one of these. Oh, what? That was totally a headshot. Die. And I did that because I didn't want to waste any of my broadsword hits. Looks like there's some bats nearby. Yeah, I think with the Champion's Tunic on, you can see the health meters like through walls. Like, if we didn't have the Champion's Tunic on, we wouldn't be able to see those 3 health meters. Obviously, there's some kind of enemy out there. I actually think that's probably a choo-choo or something. Let's go find out what those enemies are. So that's a good way to kind of scout out enemies, is wearing your Champion's Tunic in that way. I don't know what those are. No, those are keys, okay. That makes sense. And whenever you see the 1 HP, it's usually like a choo-choo or a Keith or Octorok or something like that. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Now there goes my rusty broadsword. A couple more hits and it's gone. Really? Come on, man. You can't get hurt by Keiths. You just can't. Alright. Definitely want to break some of these so I can get some good stuff from them. Really, the best thing I had to break these with is Moblin Clubs. I don't have that great of heavy weapons. Farming hoe, actually, that should help. Don't I have one of those? Oh, this should help. There we go. Actually, I really don't think this is that good either. That just lit the... Really? You can light Keith's eyeballs on fire? I wonder what else you can light on fire. And yeah, I guess I never really noticed that. Yeah, these things of ore actually act as flint. I never knew that. So, yeah. That's the beautiful thing about this game is you will learn new things consistently, like all the time. No matter like even after playing, a full playthrough of this game that I'm sure was a good 200, 300 hours, I'm still learning new things. About what 10 hours into another playthrough. I don't know how many hours just has been going on. I guess this is the 18th episode, and every episode's been like a half hour. So let's do the math. That is about 32, around 35 hours, I'll say, is where we're probably at right now. So yeah, still learning new things. So yeah, Or also Axis Flint to learn something new today. And also Keith's eyeballs catching fire. We learned 2 things in one, you know, one 1 minute. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Something blue horn, so something apparently saw me. I want to explore this area because this is what really caught my eye at the end of the last episode. There's a lot of this purple goop around here, so I'm sure there's got to be something important around here. Because there's all this here. You'll see this every now and then in the world. You see it a lot more in the dungeons once we get to them, like the Divine Beast. You'll see this purple goop. You can't walk on it; it'll hurt you. So stay away from it. Sometimes you can get rid of it. There are enemies that kind of spawn it in a way. You'll know what I mean when you get to it. I'm just trying to figure out what this section is, like what this swamp is. Can I climb that? That's not good. I'm gonna sink and get hurt. I was able to stand on the spikes. I thought, I was gonna get hurt by those, but apparently not. Let me try. I just want to be able to climb this. I'm not gonna be able to, am I? No, I can get up that from right here. I just want to get on the top of this middle thing. This might be hollow, so there might be something underneath this. And since it's probably pretty difficult to get to with all the mud and stuff surrounding it, there's probably something good in there. I'm just speculating. Looks like there's probably a red bokoblin over there. Once you kind of learn what kind of health everything has, you'll get to know what kind of enemies are up ahead, so we can see the red moblin, and there's a red bokoblin. We're just going to charge him with the axe. A couple hits. Actually, that's not doing too well. Yeah, the axe isn't very good of a weapon. 3 damage. Oop. Come on, don't be crouching. Whoa. Okay. So I'm doing a lot better with my vocal club. That broke. Oops, I didn't even realize that. I want to save my hoe. Can I use this before it breaks? No, but I did get rid of his weapons. That worked out pretty... No, he's not dead yet. Don't celebrate too early, man. 144. Oh, I wonder what that is. And 72. Boy, that might be a black bokoblin or maybe a blue moblin. What is that? It's blue bokoblin and a black moblin. That is strong. The black moblin's going to be pretty tough at this point in the game. We have a weakened red moblin down there. Oh, no, want to get a headshot there. I got one too late. Can I just spam arrows on this guy? Is that a good idea? Or should I sneak up on him? Maybe he'll just completely forget that... Okay, so their friend died and they don't care. Like, they were concerned for 1 second and now they're just going back to what they were doing, just chilling. So they don't care that the friend died. Do I have other arrows? Actually, let's also try another bow. The bows, as you can imagine, I've never even really talked about it, but the bows do vary in strength, just like the weapons do. So this is my strongest bow right now at 12 power, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I want my strongest bow. I want to get headshots on this guy. Yeah, that did 14 damage. No, that did actually more than that. That did 24 damage, because I got a headshot. Yeah, see, the headshots are double damage, and this is... Yeah, that works out perfectly. This is 12 attack power, and then with a headshot, you do 24 damage to it. So... Uh-oh. Something was like... He just threw them at me? I didn't know they could do that! I didn't know they could throw each other! I mean, I knew they could throw a variety of things, but I'd never seen anyone throw another enemy. Okay, I need to... I just want to do a little bit of healing. I'm getting confused. Whenever I get into, like, a tense situation, I hit all the wrong buttons and get confused. I don't want to use any, like, major meals, but I just kind of want to heal up a little bit. That's... Yeah, just go all the way. Why not? Okay. Ow! Glad I did that, because I'm... Ooh, with that guy with a lit... with a lit weapon... I'm trying to jump, man. Stop crouching! Stop crouching! That is my... That's my weakness. It's the crouching. Again, it's my own... Again, I admit it, it's my own problem. It's my own weakness. I'm not trying to make excuses, but... I gotta learn how to be lighter on this control stick so I'm not crouching when I'm fighting, and you know, 'cause that makes me unable to dodge. Really, that just kills me. Oh well, took care of it, got 100 rupees. I don't know really what else is here. I really hope there's more here than just that, otherwise I just feel like I wasted the whole episode. There's some stuff down below if I wanted to climb down there. It looks like a spear, or maybe some arrows and some mushrooms. So I'm not going to waste time with that. Just going to go on ahead, see what else is around here. Oh, there's another enemy down there. I'm a man of redemption, so I'm going to try to redeem myself and fight this guy off. Even though I should just shoot an arrow at him, I want to... That's what I want. That's all I want. It's just to get that, to show that I know how to do it. I just gotta get better at not holding down the crouch button. That's really it. This should kill in one hit. Even really without hitting him in the head, that's 12 power, so... he still would have had a 1 HP left, though, so it was good that I just went ahead and got him in one shot. Oh, what else is down here? It doesn't look like much. So really, I just feel like there should be something that I should be... Ooh, that's good. That's really good. Soldier's Claymore, that's the heavy weapon. I think we've had Claymore before. I don't know how many Soldier's Claymore we've had. I think we've had, like, the level below that. Which I don't know what that is, if it's Traveler's Claymore or what. I'm just seeing what else is around here. I'm seeing if there's anything that I can kill to get rid of this. Because sometimes you can kill an enemy that spawns and stuff, but I don't see anything like that. So maybe it's just here for show. I did see a shrine. I didn't point it out, but I did see one from high up. So I kind of want to mark it, because if I keep going in this direction, you can see I've already been there. That's the stable we were at last time. Oh god, that's a guardian. I don't want to fight that right now. I'm getting close to this point where I can fight those, but I'm not ready right now. I want to at least get through one dungeon and maybe get like another, like double my hearts. I'm at what, 5 right now? Yeah, I don't want to fight guardians right now. But it scares me because there's one guardian. Usually when you see one guardian, there's probably more. At least a couple more. There's a couple more areas of the map where there are many guardians around there. And I once again feel like I'm just making no progress. I've just really explored this area, that's about it. I think I hear a Korok, and I also hear the Blood Moons coming, which is not good, because I'm in an area that was infested by enemies, and now they're all going to come back, so everything that I just did is erased. Everything that I just did is about to be erased. I can see the shrine over there, so I'm going to head in this direction right now. I just want to try to get across this river before the enemies come back. I mean, they're not going to come chasing after me over here. I know what I'm afraid of. But yeah, all that I just did is now gone. Okay, come on. You can skip this. In case I didn't mention that before, you can skip this. So let's just skip it. Skip it, skip it, skip it, skip it, skip it. Come on, skip it. I'm hitting the button. Oh, the plus button. I'm pretty sure in other places the X button is what skips things, not loading screens, but like when you're entering a shrine, it's the X button, but there it's the plus button. Really weird. We have some horses up ahead. Maybe I can tame one. I'd also like to kill... Ooh, there's some meat for me. Hello, something's trying to attack me. What are you? You're not too scary. I'm gonna get a weaker weapon to fight. Oh, you're gonna start spinning that army, aren't you? Get out of crouch mode, man! Come on! That's not what I wanted. I wanted to hit it in the head. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna take care of some of these... Oh, phooey, they're running away now. I was trying to kill some of those deer. I get this guy. Ooh, we have electric keys coming up here. That's not good. Get a headshot. Get away from me, because I know those are going to shock me. I wonder if a wooden weapon would... Okay, so if you use wooden weapons against electric keys... Now, I learned another new thing today. There we go. Yeah. See, I had trouble with electric keys before because I kept attacking them with metal weapons. If you attack them with metal weapons, you'll get shocked. Unless you hit them with an arrow. So, I'm not going to worry about those horses. Now, sometimes when you see horses, though, you want to be a little careful when approaching them, because sometimes you'll find bokoblins riding horses in that area, too. And bokoblins on horses can be kind of dangerous. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. No, they saw me. Yeah, put that away. Run up. See if I can salvage this. Get at least one of these things. Okay, I'm running away. Got him in the butt. And is that good enough? Yeah, it was. Alright, nice. I'm glad I'm using this bow. I need to get more of them, though. This is really the first time I got raw prime meat? Yeah, so the meat also comes in actually various levels. There's not just one kind of meat. There's prime meat, and then eventually we'll find something called gourmet meat. So, yeah, the 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 level 1 meat's just, whatever it's called. I think, yeah, it's just called raw meat, and then there's raw prime meat, which is the level 2 meat, which heals more, and then there's gourmet meat, which is the best of the meat, and then there's a poultry version of that. I don't know if the seafood works like that too. I don't think it does. Let's get closer to this. It's not showing me his health. Why is it not showing me his health? There we go. Maybe I have to get a certain distance. There we go. Now I'm starting to feel better. See, every time I do that, I feel a little bit better about myself. It proves that I know what I'm doing when I'm in the combat of this game. Are these blacks? No, they're... And the way I said that made it sound like you could take it completely out of context. Are those blacks? Sorry. They were the navy blue ones. Okay, so I saved this guy from harm. Is he gonna reward me? Yeah, there we go. See, I told you, sometimes these guys are nice enough to reward you when you save them from monsters. He had a fire going over here. Let's see what he's got. Looks like a pot, so I can, here's what I can do. Do I have a torch? I don't think I have a torch, but I have other wooden things. I don't want to use up any flint. I don't mind losing one of these. I wish I still had, like, a... Let's see, hold on. Sorry. I want to see if any of these guys dropped any bokoblin or boko clubs, whatever they're called. Now, they're using Lizzle boomerangs. It's kind of rare to see bokoblins using Lizzle boomerangs, from my experience. Judging by the name of them, you expect them to come from Lizalfos, so whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and grab... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do my Korok Leaf, because Korok Leaves are easy to get back. All you have to do to get a Korok Leaf is just cut down a tree, and then a lot of times you get them that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing it here so I can light that fire. And I'm gonna cook. So I'm gonna cut a little bit of footage. I have some materials now to cook with. So let's make some more food. Okay, I got some pretty decent stuff there. Got a meat skewer, mighty meats, and seafood fry, which has some attack power and decent healing. You can see the way it heals, and it's kind of tough to see, but you'll see it shows 5 heart with a 5 next to it, which means 5 hearts, and then whatever. So that heals 6 hearts. That gets us 9 hearts, and this will give us 9. This is a really good one right here. It's energizing prime meat and seafood fry. 9 heart replenishes, and it heals a wheel and a half of stamina, which is really good. Like, if I was almost out of stamina, it would pretty much get me right back to where I am. Yeah, this really, this replenishes more stamina than I have a maximum of. So I really want to hold on to that, if at all possible, until I heal up more of until I upgrade my stamina a little bit more. Okay, what else can these guys do for me? Much. I probably shouldn't be talking to them. They're not going to tell me anything important. I'm just going to ignore them. Okay, some blue nightshade, which is nice. I wish I would have gotten that before I cooked, because these things, I think they're good for... actually, I don't know what they're good for. Let's see. I think it's stealth, right? A plant that grows at night. Oh, at night? Okay, yeah, it does. Increases a, stealth. There's a couple of herbs that increase stealth. I think there's like a else. I don't know. My mind's blanking. I hear a stable, so I definitely want to find that. Ooh, is that what I think it is? That is totally a, yeah, that is a meteorite. I don't know if I want to go for that. It's all the way over there. See, meteorites will land, and actually I don't remember exactly what they call it. I don't think meteorites are the official name for them, but every now and then you see meteorites land in the world, and you'll go to them, and if you collect them, they're pretty damn good for upgrading your clothing. So you definitely want to look out for them anytime you can. I'm probably gonna go for it. But do I want to get this, you know, I want to get this shrine over here, at least unlock it, so I can warp back here. Let's see if I can do that. See if I can... I'm not going to play the shrine, but I'm going to at least go inside of it so I can warp back here. So, and hopefully I can still get to that meteorite. That's what I'm going to go for right now. I'm about done with this episode, too. I'm about 28 minutes. So... yeah, I think this next episode is going to be a mad dash. At least it's going to start with a mad dash. Yeah, I do not want to go all the way down here and then walk all the way back. Because, like, because that meteorite's far away. I want to go all the way there and then warp back, because that's not an area I've been to. I don't think it would be easy for me just to get back to where I was. So, I'm going to go inside. Okay, so we went in and back out. I want to double check to make sure I can warp here. Oh, shit, I can. I thought, what? Wait a minute. No, can you? Yes, I can. Okay, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. So yes, I can warp back here now. So let's see. Let's go back up to the top of that hill and see if I can. That meteorite's still there. They only last for so long. I'm gonna be really mad if I run to it and then it goes away. But that's why I made the warp point. So you know what? A horse would be nice. You know, let's do it. Let's get a horse. That's probably not a bad idea. Pull a horse out of here. Should have thought about that before. So I know I still have that one horse in here. I'm gonna try to get another horse. Now that because usually their horse is right by stables, just kind of running around. So I'm gonna try to get another one. This one's really bad. Bert. I hate Bert. He did not obey me at all last time I used him. It was a while back too, when we first got the Dueling Peaks stable. I haven't used him since then. So, but we're going to need to use him right now. Hopefully he obeys me well enough that I can get to this meteorite. See, he doesn't have enough speed. I mean, either way, being on a horse is better than being on foot, no matter how bad the horse is. Yeah, I definitely need to replace this guy as my main horse. I mean, he's my only horse right now. I definitely need to get another horse. Okay, can I see the meteorite? I don't think I see it anymore. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I think it's gone. It only lasts for so long. So the meteorite's gone. I'll still probably travel that way. There is a shrine in that direction. Let me see if I can see that shrine there. I think I see it right there. So, after I take care of the stable and do whatever, you know, that obviously there's a shrine there. And, there's a shrine right here. This is where I'm going to head after I screw around at the stable. Because I see it, so I might as well go to it. So, let's go back. I'm going to go ahead and enter this first shrine. Ooh, he jumped over something. Good job, Bert. You're not completely useless. Yeah, so this will be the end of this episode. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and next time I'm going to start from inside of the shrine, and we will play that, and then go from there. So, thank you guys for watching, as always. I think this is the second time I said that in a row. I guess I can't say it enough. This is Mike1217, and I will see you later.